Step into the vibe, oh yeah. Feel the rhythm rise high, we're living life. Let's fly, off tap life. Sky's the limit, no shy. Off tap life.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another reaction request. If it's your first time, please consider subscribing and join the family. Absolutely love to have you. Alright guys, back with some more Prince. It's another reaction request from Anonymous. What's up, Anonymous? Hope you are smiling while we are dialing this in for you. And Anonymous wants to hear Baby I'm a Star Push Special Olympics live at the Metrodome, July 1991 by the one and only Prince. So guys, I know you're excited. I'm excited too. So that being said, without further ado, let's get off tap.
Okay.
Dearly beloved,
Oh,
we are gathered here today to get to this thing called life.
let's go crazy.
Clap your hands, y'all. On the one.
Come on, man. Okay, you just lost like 89.3% coolness points on that weak hoe. Trying to do it like MJ, though. You can't do it like MJ, man. Oh, man. Come on. Do y'all think he was trying to do an MJ style hoe, but, you know, it just wouldn't go? And it's like, no. Because it was, come on, you can't be doing a hoe, and you can't be doing that era. That was the hoe that MJ owned the hoe, man. Back in '91, it was as the MJ hoe. I think Prince trying to hoe back in '91, man. What? He did that? All right, let's let him keep going. Now that's how you do it. That's the Prince scream. Now that you can have that one. That's Prince be doing that scream. That's there you go. There you go. Stay in your lane. You do the scream. You let MJ do the hoe. Y'all do your own theme, man. Oh man, by the way, did anyone else just freaking feel like they just did like this crazy workout? He just did 8,000 moves in freaking less than a second. Do you see just what? That was some Flash stuff, man. Yo, this is a Flash. He went in superhero mode. All right, let's go. Yeah, okay, yeah, I've heard this one before. Yeah, I've heard this one before. And can we just say now, this sounds like Prince, right? Does everyone agree that this, when you think of Prince, this is what you think, right? high octane, high energy, freaking this vibe, this soulful dopeness, freaking just this is very Prince to me, like, you know. But when I was listening to freaking the previous one that I reacted to me I was like, you know, it's just kind of, I feel like AI made that. It's a bit more like, oh yeah, so wow, AI is just, you know, almost sounds like Prince, you know, it's kind of different somehow. That's what that felt like. This feels like Prince, man. This is Prince. All right, let's go. Can we just take a moment quickly? You know, when they show audience, like in 1991, they weren't rocking all the like cell phone action. You know what I'm saying? No one had freaking phones and cameras and things out there. Like, if you see those little lights that people, every once in a while you might see some lights here and there. I think they must have been holding up freaking not candles. It's welcome to the dark ages. This is freaking 1742. No, I mean, in 91 they probably had flashlights. They have probably a little pen light action there. They all just chilling with the light. You know, hey, yeah, what up? Yeah. But yeah, it's just funny, you know, when you think about just how times have changed, man. Now, if you went and you go to any concert and you see lights, like that's everybody filming. That's everybody with a freaking camera phone. Even grandmas have them too. Everybody. So, you know, it's kind of wholesome to see this kind of environment. And like, can we just appreciate this energy? This is, to me, this is like just peak freaking, again, when you think of the gold, you know, standard of music. And there's like, you know, I guess you would say, you know, there's a few artists that kind of broke through that ceiling. You know, they just really went to that next level. There's been a few in history, but some would argue and say that there's been a handful that have done it, like, just in a way that no one else could. You know what I mean? Like, just really just taking it and just like reinventing the wheel. You know what I mean? Like taking it to some other freaking, just absolutely, like, you can't get Prince confused with anybody else. You know what I mean? Like, Prince is so uniquely Prince. Like, you can't, like, there's so many artists, especially in, you know, in our time now, where they sound like somebody else sounds like somebody else. They look like somebody else. They all just have that same freaking clone thing happening where everybody is just like everybody. And it's hard to find artists that were like, this is a real character. You know what I mean? That's a good way to describe it too. A character. Like, this is, Prince is a character. Like, he became, like, if he was a meme of himself today, like, you know, it would just be like one of those greatest memes of all time kind of situation, because he's just so uniquely him. You know what I mean? The purple guy, you know? Like, he's so awesome, dude. All right, let's let him cook somewhere. Let's let him cook.
Water down till we can never get by. Check it out, here's what you gotta do. Not to step in the room with a boo. Never choosing your drugs with the confident attitude. Believe me, you will get busy. You never drop open after watch the scrimmage rocking. You don't want the one who's talking, cause it's all about the clocking. Get one step off to the dance floor. Put them on it, there you go, y'all.
Wow, he's dropping some bars. They had that, so Prince had, wow. Oh man, look at Prince, the reference go. Look at that. This is for the Special Olympics? They had a... Dude, that was a very Special Olympics. If they had freaking Prince at it. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, it would have been really special that Prince graced them with the presence of his greatness. Like, I mean, Prince, man, live, Special Olympics, halftime show, I guess a halftime show or something. Man, that's dope. Freaking, that is dope. They going off too. Did y'all know that they had bars that they, like, that was gonna happen? Were you expecting that? Y'all already knew? All I know is maybe I ain't heard this version or something. I feel like I heard the other part, but then now it's like, oh, this guy's dropping bars. Like, oh, that's different. Anyways, this is dope. Let's let him finish cooking. I'll give him my final thoughts. Let's go. Don't want it.
Should've like his diamonds, should've like his pearls. Cook the cream, every boy and girl, cause I'm so ready hip hop, rock and rollin'. Willing to name a horny pony, and I'm pumping them, pumping them, pumping them. Backstand and Poland, draining your town, snapping them kitties like a circus clown.
Well, did he just say he was just like a circus? He just dropped a bunch of bars. Prince did not just drop. Prince dropping bars? He did that? And then he just like finished it with him saying he's a circus clown? What? Wow. Wow. That is freaked, man. Okay. We see what you're doing, Prince. That's what I'm saying. Here's the thing. He's like does everything. He just like rap. He's every single music instrument he's playing it. Freaking every type of vocal. I'm surprised he didn't bust out any opera. Maybe he did. Actually, I don't even know. But he's freaking dropping bars, man. He's dancing. He's doing 8,000 splits, all in the same second somehow, magically. Just freaking out, man. He is a star. His song is showing the truth, man. There he goes. Very star-like. You look at him and twinkle. All right, let's let him go. I said I was going to let... All right, this time I'm going to let him finish cooking. I'll give my final thoughts. Let's go.
People out there, you better beware, cause they call me Rosie D and I just don't care. I like to step all night long. Rapping here, pushing this song. Song gets hype.
Fucking hell, man. Okay. I actually don't think I've watched much Prince live or something. I actually really... This has made me believe that I've just been missing out on this freaking... This performance is wild. This is crazy. They didn't forget anything. They've just made sure... Let's make sure we include a little of everything that's ever happened in the history of music. Let's just get it all in there. Let's just get... Like, holy crap, dude. Like, what? I now give you permission to say ho whenever you want. You've earned a ho. Oh my gosh, dude, I did it again. I said I wouldn't stop it. Well, it's a reaction. Deal with it. All right, let's go. Wow, man, this is crazy.
Good and terrible.
All right, guys, I am freaking absolutely blown away. I feel like I actually just ran a marathon or 2 or 5, maybe 10, because this was high octane. This should have been called Prince Does Fast and the Furious Part freaking 50, because seriously, this was just adrenaline rush. 2G large buy-in kind of stuff, you know what I mean? For those 10 seconds or less, I'm free kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's what was going down. This is how you do a show. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't know, the blueprint has been presented. This is how you do a show. A lot of people don't understand. They just don't get it. They don't understand. This is showmanship. This is how you perform. This is how you bring it. You bring it and you leave it all out there. You leave every little ounce of it. You leave it all out there. You just freaking absolutely just bring it and leave everyone feeling like they had the experience of a lifetime. This is what you call peak greatness, prime a la prime. I mean, this is it right here. There's so many points. You can't even just say things. I mean, look, what do you want to know? Perfect vocals. Who do you know is performing at that high octane, moving, doing 8,000 different moves in a single freaking leap and bound, and then still singing flawlessly, hitting all these crazy notes, freaking doing 8,000 like just splits and karate kick things. Like, I mean, the guy is just freaking operating on a level that most people can't even freaking fathom. How are you gonna be watching this and not even understand what you're witnessing is freaking history? You know what I'm saying? I mean history in the biggest way possible. You won't be able to experience anything like this ever again. Do you guys understand? I really hope you guys understand this. I really want you guys to appreciate all of these bodies of work, the stuff that I react to, that from this moment even, all the way back to freaking Mozart, whatever, everything in between. I want you guys to appreciate music, because music ain't going to be like this ever again. You're gonna have freaking just, you know, I mean, this is as real as it gets, man. This right here, some might even say, was this the golden era of music right there? Was that it? 1990 freaking 1. The Special Olympics, they was getting it done. What do you mean we got Prince at the Special Olympics freaking just going freaking off tap like that? Prince was getting off tap before I was getting off tap. Can y'all believe that? Think about it. Let that sink in. He was living each moment to the fullest and get it off tap. At the Special Olympics. Special. It's freaking awesome, man. Again, you got to think about all the elements that go into creating a great performance. Starts with a great song. You have to listen to this and understand what you're listening to first. You've got a great body of just this masterpiece. You got this just amazing song. Lyrically, freaking vocally, freaking energetically, freaking the composition, the production values, everything in between, everyone who's part of the team, they all freaking are just making this gleam. It's just absolutely incredible. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you want when you are a record label. If you are a manager, you happen to find this artist right here and you're like, please do me the honor. Let me manage you. Let me be your record label. Let me be the one to help just get you out there. Because could you imagine a world without Prince? Like, these artists just will forever go in history again as just... I wouldn't know the word to use, but just, I keep using, I guess it's just really not, but this will always go in history as the icons of an era. Humanity has had, a crazy just amount of various great pieces, arts, works of art and different things over the course of history. But people like Prince didn't just make a one and done. He didn't just Mona Lisa and be like, well, that's my thing. So there you go. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jet now. Nah, man, he kept doing multiple Mona Lisas. He kept on dropping tons of Mona Lisas, man. He just kept on dropping them all the time. Every single thing he touched was a Mona Lisa. Do you get what I'm saying? This is the levels he was operating at. You can't comprehend that. If you can't comprehend that, you know what I mean? Because he wasn't just a one and done, son. He was out there every time, dropping it, freaking doing it, living the life, living it to his, this level above the level. This nonchalant freaking 0.11, just this little small percentage of people who could ever be in this little small, just, this percentage. There's not a lot, you know what I mean? There's just not a lot of people who've elevated themselves and will ever elevate themselves to that kind of level, dude. People these days, oh wow, triple threat. Every once in a while you hear someone go, oh, a quadruple threat. Dude, this guy was a freaking... I don't even know how to say it because there's just so many things. What, 100 threat? I don't even know the whole druplet thing after that. What do you do? What do you do? How do you say it when it's freaking over 100 druplets? Oh my gosh, dude. You really, I think really too, like, I actually am glad that I've never seen any of these type of performances, because like, I really appreciate them so much more being able to experience it in this day and time where, again, you're just not going to ever get a Prince in 2026. You're not going to get any, there's nobody who can do it like that. There's nobody. And don't get me wrong, there's some talented people. There's some great artists around. There is some really good people out there. Yours truly. Thank you. Hey, come on, stop it. Stop. You're making me blush. Aw. But again, you just, the princes of the world, man, the princes of history, you'll never be, there'll just never be another one, man. just so great. The energy, just next level. I mean, it just really gets you freaking feeling some kind of way, doesn't it? Hey, I'm just saying, do you feel it? Because I feel it. Anyways, I could go on and on, but look, you see the choreo and stuff. That's another thing. I mean, again, when you're doing a show, having everyone in sync, the dancers, all the dancers, freaking, they had so many parts where the dancers was just right in sync with freaking Prince, even when he was doing weird stuff, like, you know, where he just suddenly busts out with this stuff and do something, and all the dancers was like, oh, there's the cue, and they all were doing it on time. Like everyone was just complete, like the choreo was on point. Dude. Everyone had the timing cues just mastered. You have to appreciate that. You have to appreciate that. You know how hard that is? Come on. Can you imagine? Hey man, we gotta freaking do all of that with what? With Prince doing? Do you see all the stuff you want? Nah, man, nah. Let me just stay here in my safe zone. Freaking, you would have me injured. Trying to keep up with this guy. Ow! Freaking, what? He did, I'm serious, one point he did like 20 freaking splits. He was just splitting like freaking on autopilot. And he just freaking just acted like nothing happened afterwards. He just kept on doing other stuff. Like, what are we doing here? What level are we operating? Freaking, there's like, you know, easy, medium, hard, extra hard, you know, expert, professional. Like, what level? He's up there, multiple levels up there somewhere. Like, could you imagine? Like, I just can't, like, I mean, freaking hell, man. I mean, you have to be on point. You have to be confident. Could you imagine you are, like, having to perform with Prince, and if you are the one who drops the ball? Oh my gosh, dude. Talking about it being so obvious. If you're the one who messes up in something like this, when you've got freaking just super freaking on pointness happening, and you're the one who freaking just messes up. So when he went down and did the split, and you over here doing your own thing, it's like, hey, weren't you supposed to do the split too? Like he was moving so fast. I tried to keep up. I was counting in my head. I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3. I just lost track. And it'd be understandable. It's like you're following freaking. I mean, if there was ever a time in history where you thought someone might actually really be a cyborg or some type of robot, or maybe even a freaking super being from another planet, I mean, all you got to do is watch Prince do his thing, and you might actually think, yep, he's definitely not like the other ones. Anyways, what a treat. That was super enjoyable. Thank you very much, Anonymous, for your reaction request. Thank all you guys for tuning in. And as always, remember to show it to the fullest and to keep it off tap. Off tap.